Hey there, happy Friday. Hi Dee, how are you? It's Friday again. Gonna let everybody join in here. Just give it a minute. Hope you had a good week. I am glad it's Friday. I'm just adjusting the camera here a little bit. All right, good. Good. Are we ready to use up some washi? I'm excited for this month. I have lots of washi to use up. All right. We've had a few others hop on, so I was a minute late. So sorry about that. It's kind of been the theme of my week. Oh, it's Julie. Hi. Yay. Yes. So glad you're here. Welcome. It's Friday and we're going to play. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. Hi, Glenda. Welcome. We are playing with some washi tonight over on Jessica Grace and Friends Pretty Pages. It's February, so it's a new challenge, and the product we're focusing on this month is washi tape. So for the next few lives, I'm gonna give you different ideas and walk you through different ways to use your washi, because a lot of us tend to buy a lot of it or own a lot of it. So let's use it, right? So tonight we are going to be backing a cut file with washi tape. So I'm documenting a photo from my wedding, and I have my washi tapes that I'm using, and then this is a Paige Evans cut file. I love all of Paige Evans cut files. I did the start earlier in this week, if you guys have noticed, and I was like, ooh, there's a heart, let's do the heart. So that's what we're doing tonight. So this is a Paige Evans heart. I think it's called pie chart heart or pie heart. And so we've cut that out of white cardstock. And then I've taken another piece of cardstock, and I used one of my pens in the silhouette pens, and I redrew the heart in yellow, so you can kind of see it. Hopefully, there it is. And so this is going to be our template. And then so there are two ways to do this. You can use this template here, and you could take and put your washi right on this template, stick it down, and then use your craft knife to kind of trim on the edges, because you don't want the washi to leak over. And I've done that, and it wasn't too bad. It was a little tedious, but you can do it that way. But I thought the easier way to do this was to take the inserts from your cut file here, and we're actually going to cover them in the washi. And so I've done a few. I have to do the other half of the heart, and then it's kind of like putting a puzzle together, right? And we're going to adhere these down inside the heart using that drawn stencil as a guide. And I haven't stuck these down yet. So you can see the patterns kind of emerging here. And you can stick these down with tape or glue. Oops. I found using the insides of the cut file to be a little bit quicker and a little more forgiving. And so we're going to fill out this entire heart, and then once we have them glued down, we're going to put the cut file on top of it. You see what we're creating here? Isn't that so pretty? Red line tape would work as well. Any sort of adhesive to tape it down. And then once we get this heart filled out, we're gonna cut it out and then add it to our page. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and finish the rest of our insides here, so then we can put it all together. So you can do this with any cut file, really. Hi Sarah, welcome. Oh, and we have a Poet Kate or Poet Cat, welcome, that's a new name. Marciela, welcome. Glenda, hello, hello. Welcome all. All right, so I just gotta make sure my insides are right. And you don't have to be too particular about the washi. It's pretty forgiving, which is kind of nice. And this is just a different take on the washi. If you do the stencil, like if you take the pen and do the stencil on your paper, make sure you choose a light color. The first time around that I did this, I used black, and it still came out okay, but you can definitely see the pen through the washi, because washi is kind of translucent, you know? So make sure you choose a light colored pen. If you don't have the pens for your Silhouette or Cricut or Brother Scan and Cut, you can simply just trace some lines by hand using your cut file, right? You just need a general idea of where these are gonna go. That's really all you're looking to do here. It's a guide, so you're not guessing. So I'm just folding the tape over, trimming it up, and putting it on. Super quick, super easy. Honestly, I feel like this is much quicker than backing with paper. How many of you have backed a cut file with paper before? It's a very tedious process. Very tedious process. So I found using the washi to be a lot quicker. Anyway, and so many fun patterns and color combinations you can use. The possibilities are really endless. Little edge there. And we have Devana. I cut out normal to get the inside piece and cut again offset. Yes, you can add a bleed to the inside. An outline. I know exactly what you mean. You can do that as well, so you wouldn't need to do the tracing. Originally my thought was just to lay the washi tape down on the trace, on the outline. Like I said, which is what I've done, what I did the first time around. And it worked well. But there is certainly so many ways to do it. If you do cut the insides a little bit thicker, then you don't need the template. You can just adhere these to the inside of your cut file. So that's a really good recommendation, Devana. Glenda, it takes hours. I agree, it does take hours. But I can tell you that the washi does not take as long. I found it to be pretty speedy. It was and it also depends on how intricate your cut file is too, of course. And I've got different designs here, different lengths, and I just lost my end to my washi here. This one's been giving me some trouble. It doesn't tear very nicely. It's super sticky too, which is uncommon for washi. This is a good one, and I don't even know who the maker is. All right, I'm trying to get this unstuck. So yeah, some die cuts can take a really long time when you're doing it by paper, and honestly, that's part of the reason why I don't do them that often. I just don't have the patience. But when I'm in the mood to back a cut file, it's a lot of fun, and the end result is always just so pretty. All right, this washi roll is giving me some trouble, guys. Sorry about that. All right, there we go. They do look beautiful in the end when they're all backed. So that's a good, you know, it's a good project to do in front of the TV or listening to a podcast, or, you know, when you don't want to, maybe when you don't want to be too involved in a layout, or, you know, you really desire to do a cut file. All right, yes, this washi is just not cooperating. Super sticky. It's really pretty. I love it. It's giving me a hard time. All right. So again, just trimming it up. If your washi doesn't give you a hard time, it's really quick. I'm new to scrapbooking. Where did you say you got the heart from? So yeah, it's a Paige Evans cut file, and I purchased it from the Silhouette design store, but you can, she also sells them directly on her from her website. So if it's something you're interested in, you can download the SVGs right there. It's called, I think, Pie Chart Heart, or Heart Pie Chart. I know the word pie is in it. So I think that's, it's something along those lines. I don't remember the design file number, but I promise you, if you put like Heart Pie Chart, this will most likely come up in the Silhouette design store. For sure. But again, this would work beautifully with flowers and balloons. You imagine making balloons with your washi tape, rainbows. There's just so much possibility. I mean, honestly, any cut file you were gonna back, you could do with washi instead of paper, in all reality. It's that versatile. All right, we just got a few more pieces. And I just have to make sure that I have them the right way, because it's easy to do them backwards. It's a really good way to use up washi. I mean, washi in general is really cute if you just do it in stripes, you know, little bits and pieces on your page, or people use it for planning. But we often buy so much of it that you kind of have to sometimes, you know, find creative ways to use a bulk of it. And I have a few ideas for this month that will hopefully help you do that. Because I tell you, you get your money's worth with the washi. There's so much on there. Oh, thank you, Glenda. That's right. I forgot. She has her Facebook group, and she often gives free cut files on there too. It's a good Facebook group if you haven't checked her out. And welcome to the hobby, Poet Cat. It's such a good hobby. We buy so much because it's so pretty. I know, it grabs you, right? It is so pretty. And then you have it all and you're like, what am I gonna do with it? And then you constantly reorganize it, right, in your room. I know I have. I've had like 3 or 4 different storage systems for my washi. It's like I'm constantly storing it and not using it. Story of a crafter's life, right? But yeah, I have to refrain when I go out because I often find really cute washi. And I found some like themed washi, and I bought it because I'm like, oh, this washi is so cute. It's themed, you know, little images on it. And you know, I find that those are the ones I use the least. So I definitely get caught up in the moment in buying it, that I don't ever end up using it. Easy to smuggle in the house too. I love it, Dee. Yep. It's dangerous. And adds up quick. Next thing you know, you got 100 rolls, right? One here, one there. They do add up quick. It's like that and Project Life cards for me. I acquire those really quickly too, because I can't say no to them. Because they're all so pretty. So pretty. All right. We got 2 left. We're doing it real time tonight. I didn't get as much prepped as I was hoping, so you guys are along for the full ride here, which I hope that's okay. I mean, it does give you a good sense of how long this stuff actually takes. But I like to protect you for some of the boring stuff. The tedious stuff. So we're in February. You guys do any special Valentine's projects? I don't know if there's any sort of like Valentine's specific scrappy projects. Like there's not like a Valentine's, like, you know, October daily or December daily. I don't think there's anything like that that I know of anyway. Obviously there's making Valentines. So I do Valentines for my son for his daycare. Well, I cheat. I usually buy them from Target because they're really cute and they don't take a lot of effort. Even though it's like a perfect opportunity to get crafty and have some fun, I just always am doing it last minute. All right. Oh, I think I did that pattern backwards. I did. Oh well, nobody's gonna notice. Nobody's gonna notice, right? I flipped my last 2 colors. Whoopsie. If I really wanted to, I could take the washi off and do it again, but I'm not gonna do that. Wendy, I ordered it, pre-ordered as soon as I could. And I bought extra. It's a boy collection. It's a boy collection. I had to. I just love their color schemes. I couldn't say no. It is the one collection that I will spend money on. All right, there's the last one there. A little too much extra on this one. I hoard Cocoa Vanilla. I also ordered it. Yes, me too. I have so many unopened packages of their ephemera flowers from, I think, a couple, well, Bohemian Dream, I think A New Day, because the scrapbooking store that I go to in New Hampshire had some on sale, so I scooped them up. And then I keep an eye out for like My Little Scrapbook, My Little Scrapbook store. Sometimes they'll go on clearance. So I scoop them up because I absolutely love their ephemera. I love their color schemes and just their overall design style. Kind of that modern watercolor kind of vibe. Sarah, it's in my cart, but I haven't purchased it yet. But that kit is a need, not a want. I agree, Sarah. It is a need. That's a good way to put it. Definitely a need. And so I need to finish up my other boy collection so I have room. But the great thing about it is that the colors, you know, their collections coordinate really well together. All right. There's our heart. All the washi is done. So now I'm going to go ahead and tape these down. Like I said, you could use glue, tape, red line, whatever suits your fancy. And we're just going to adhere them right inside the stencil here so it will line up. And then we're actually going to cut this out and attach it to another piece of paper to actually create our layout. Yeah, a cherry on top. They had theirs as well. My Little Scrapbook Store and I think a cherry on top were the two that I saw that were offering it in the US, if I recall. I don't know that I saw anyone else offering it. And those are both two really great shops. You can't go wrong with either of them, really. So this does take a little work, but it's not too bad. It's a little tedious, but I tell you, worth it in the end. Absolutely worth it in the end. Do you guys have any crops coming up or any scrapbooking events you're going to? 'Tis the season for those to start up. We already had tickets for, was it MKC, or MCK, which is like a scrapbook convention that comes up here to New Hampshire. An expo, if you will, where there's a bunch of different vendors and different supplies you can buy. So I didn't go to it last year. I think actually it might have been canceled if I recall because of COVID. Or if it wasn't, I didn't go. So kind of looking forward to attending that this year, if all goes well. Let's see. Dia's third weekend of this month, 4 days, fun. And Sarah says, I was able to get a little bit of Legendary. First collection I saw and fell in love with it was Merry and Bright. Yes, a nice kind of modern Christmas. I'm more of a traditional Christmas kind of gal, but that was a beautiful collection. Definitely loved it. And we have, Sarah just did Scrap Smarter Experience for the first time. That was fun. I've never heard of that. Where is that located? Is that a crop, I'm assuming, or is that an expo? When do you want me to post the expo coming up? I can certainly do that. I can share that link. Oh, Dee, I love that idea. Christmas washi on a Christmas tree cut file. Yes. The ideas are flowing. I love it. If you had all different kinds of greens, that would be so pretty. You could do it with a wreath as well. If you do it, I want to see it. Make sure you post it to the page. Glenda, yes, next weekend, 3-day Southern Scrappers Crop for Cure. We do it twice a year. Oh, how wonderful. Fun and a good cause. That's great. And then Sarah, it's a virtual experience, 10 classes taught by 10 different scrappers and a keynote speaker, lots of giveaways. Oh, Teresa Collins, that's so cool. I would love to go to something like that. I don't think we get anything like that up here. At least that I'm not aware of. That sounds like a lot of fun. How awesome. Did you learn a lot? What's something that you learned in the class? Glenda's in South Carolina. And D, Lord knows we have all the Christmas washi. You know, I don't actually have that much. I was surprised. And when I went to create my star. I actually didn't have a lot of green. So I do need to buy some green washi. But yes, there is a lot of Christmas washi out there. So let's use it up, right? Use it up. That's so funny. Classes were about stenciling, memory planning, interactive pages, metal die cuts. I can't remember. Wow. Yeah. That's a lot. That's amazing. What a fun experience. Super fun. And thank goodness for virtual. It makes it really probably a lot easier for people to attend too, so they don't have the travel. I'll tell you what, I had a blast on our online crop that we did last weekend. Super fun. I can't wait to do it again. It'll be at the end of this month. All right, one last to go here. Then we have Tammy. Hi, Tammy. You didn't miss the entire night. Hello, hello. Welcome. I believe they do a two experiences a year, January and November. I'm definitely going to check that out, Sarah. Thank you for sharing. The fact that it's virtual makes it so exciting, like to be able to have a class like that. Really appreciate you sharing that. All right, so we've got our washi down. Now we're gonna put the stencil on, or the actual cut file on top here. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's gonna look so good. And yeah, that's gonna look so good. And we're gonna use some glue to do this. You know what? I think I'm gonna use my broader tip glue. And you know, that didn't take me that long. I know I only did half the star, or half the heart, excuse me, live, but it really, you know, doing the whole one, it doesn't take that long. So again, super easy technique. Use up some of that washi. And I'm just doing some glue here. Oh, I'll clean up my mess after. I just want to make sure it's stuck down real good, because we're also going to cut this out. And this is the Eileen's quick dry tacky glue, and so it doesn't take long for it to set. I really love this glue. Dries clear too, so if you have any that kind of leaks over, it's not a big deal. All right. I'm doing it off to the side here because I gotta clean up my glue mess. Always have baby wipes in your scrap room. They help make it easy to clean up the messes. There we go. All right, so now I need to get these sides down. Everything moved just a little bit. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. Embrace the imperfections. You know, it's not going to be perfect. Remember, this is going to be our background too, and we're going to embellish on top of it, so don't worry if it's imperfect. Baby wipes are right next to me. Yes, they can never be too far, always within reach, right? All right, so I'm gonna let that dry just for a moment before we cut that out. So I do need to choose a paper for background. And so because this pattern is kind of busy, I think I want to do something a little more subtle. So I've got my February kit here on my desk, and just want to look through, and I think I have a cute little pink polka dot heart background that I want to try. What's so hard with these papers is that I love both sides. I absolutely love both sides. I've got some Echo Park mixed in here, and then the rest of it is a hip kit. And the hip kit only gives you one of each paper, where the Echo Park gives you two of each. And so, but the Echo Parks aren't speaking to me. And so I think I might just go with the, I don't know, the grid. I might have to do the rainbow. I don't know. I really love that. The pink polka dot, that's really cute. I love these rainbows. I don't want to use it for that. We could do the florals, but I don't like the color combination there. I don't care for that either. Decisions, right? We have a fun gray. All right, I think I'm gonna go with the pink polka dot. I think I really like that. I don't have yellow in the kit, because yellow, yeah, it would have been nice to pull out. I don't have yellow. That would have been a good choice though. Let me just, that might be too busy. I mean, it's not terrible. And it's got the yellows, the green, the blue, the pink. We can see what that looks like cut out. I like the first pink color. All right, let me bring out my pinks again. I have that one too, but so we have the grid, yellow in my stash. Slope. I mean, I can certainly, you guys, I will seek out yellow. Let me just see if I can find. Look at that. I might have found one. All right. Let's move those over. Move that over. I've got yellow. You guys like the yellow? I'm seeing if there's anything else in this one that might go. So there's a yellow. Let me see if I have another one. Oh no, don't worry, don't apologize, Wendy. I just don't want to make you guys sit here and wait while I look through my stash behind me. But I agree, I like the offset of the yellow. I think that's a really good suggestion. And I'm getting yeses. All right, so that's what we're gonna go with. Thank you. I don't know how I got that lucky that I had a yellow one right at my fingertips. So I feel very fortunate. All right, so now we're gonna hand cut out this heart. And do the best you can. Some fussy cutting here, but it's big fussy cutting, so it's not too bad. This is gonna look really nice popped up off the page. Some dimension, and then I'm envisioning some floral embellishment clusters maybe. I've got lots of hearts and butterflies, so we can play with those as well. I gotta look at what I got for title options too. I didn't get very far in planning this layout, so you guys are in you know, typical Jess fashion, creating right along with me. Move the scissors, not the item. Yeah, I've tried to practice that. Wendy, I'm not very good at it. But that is a good tip. It certainly helps you get like a better cut. There we go. Oh, how lovely is that? Good choice, ladies. All right, let's trim that branding strip off. Oh, I was gonna, Tammy, I just read your comment. I was like, oh my gosh, well, welcome, thanks for joining us, but I just realized it was your boy, not you. I thought you said you had to leave. It's all right, you're still catching a lot of the fun. We were just getting started, really. This yellow is from, it's actually a Hip Kit exclusive. It's from their collection called Awesome Life, and this is paper's called Rainbow Sherbet. All right, we got stash diving is always encouraged, and my baby boy is already asleep, so the live can go on and on and on. Oh, good. Glenda, when am I going to do another room tour? Soon. I have a few final touches that I need to do in my room. And then also I've got to install a new door. So that's kind of part of the delay here. I guess I could do the room tour without a door, but you know, I'm kind of a perfectionist like that, and I kind of want everything to be in its place before. Oh, I thought I had one open before I give the tour, but if I can't get that done soon, I promise it will be going up soon. I promise, because I'm excited to share it with you guys. I absolutely love my space. I finally feel content. I think I mentioned this last time, but I'm one of those people that move things around constantly. I get bored, or like I just need to freshen up my space and rearrange things. It also like invigorates my creativity as well. And so I've done that a lot in this space, as you all have probably noticed. But it's the first time in this space that I finally feel like settled and content and happy with it. Like I don't have the itch to really move anything around. So yeah, I mean, who's to say what's going to happen in another 6 to 12 months or a couple of years, but for now, I'm really, really happy with it. it's a good like functional space. Everything's kind of at my fingertips. I can find it. I've done a lot of purging as well. Just letting go of supplies I just don't use. Because it's just, you know, it was feeling a little bit cluttered, and I just had drawers of things that I wasn't touching. So I've been slowly letting go of that stuff and making more space in my room for the things that I'll actually use. So I am just doing some adhesive foam squares because I want to pop this guy up. All right, I'm catching up on the comments now. The cut file is Paige Evans, Tammy. I got it from Silhouette Design Store, but she also offers them on her blog, her website. And somebody had mentioned that she does, she has her Facebook group as well, where she'll give a lot of free ones away. So keep an eye out. Go join that group and keep an eye out for that as well. And Kathy, of course, my first week of Washi and I'm late. Hey, it's okay. Welcome, we're glad you're here. I'll show you, you'll see it flipped around here in a moment. Over the winter yet, Jess? The storm today was awful. Yes. We had, my husband and I both had to work today, and Wyatt's daycare was closed. So that's always a fun adventure. Working at home with the little. He's pretty good, though. You know, since we had him a whole year home because of COVID, he's kind of understands, well, most of the time, that mom and dad have to work. But it's always a lot louder here when he's home. So, yeah, you know, I keep telling myself we only got one more month, and it's the shortest month of the year, and then hopefully the weather will start turning around. All right. Make sure. So we're just going to center this to the best of our ability. And there we have it. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's just lifted up a little bit off the page, gives it some dimension. And that washi gives it a nice texture, a fun look. Super, super fun. And if I had, you know, if I was doing this off camera, I may even take crepe paper and go around the edge, making like a little trim. That would be super pretty. But since we're live, I won't put you through that. Okay, so now comes the fun part, embellishing. So I do have a lot in this collection here that we can use. I've got some butterflies. I'm not going to open the ephemera yet here because I want to check first and see what I have in my kit here. I've had 3 snow days this week. Oh goodness, that is so not fun. And I see Tammy, I live in Michigan, we might get summer in July. I feel ya in Maine. Same here. You know, with a lot of us being remote now, it's it's interesting because there's almost that unspoken expectation of, you know, you're home and you can work from home, so watch your kids and work from home. It's kind of, I was just thinking about that today. I'm like, you know, if I still worked in the office, you know, I would have had to probably call out or scramble to find a sitter. And I guess it's like a blessing and a curse. All right, so I've got these really pretty pink fresh florals, these like watercolor style. And then I have these fun ones that are more of just a line art. And I'm seeing how much of that I have because I really like those too. Got pink, and then they have some where they have some of the florals with the watercolors in it. So I could probably mix them. That would be pretty. I'm just pulling them all out here on the side. Oh, you guys probably can't see what I'm doing. All right, let me put my butterflies back here for now. There we go. So I'm just gonna pull them all out and then we can play. It would be nice to use these up too, because these have been in my stash for quite some time. So it would be really nice to use them. I know we all have those supplies in our room that we're like, we just gotta find that perfect opportunity to use them up. All right, some more of that. Okay, so that's basically all of those. I'm not gonna use those. I'm wondering what I have for leaves. That's the one thing that I need to find more of. And Wendy, I know how much you love the florals. This is for you. Dee's not a fan of the lined art ones. Okay. I hear ya, I hear ya. Maybe we can just sneak a couple of them in the background. Layer them up, you know? Maybe they won't be the main focus. But yeah, I need some more leaves in my life in general. I need to find some ephemera packs that are just leaves. And not like fall leaves like this, like little dainty leaves. I do have some dies though. I could probably just cut my own. I should spend some time doing that actually. Because I love fitting those. I love tucking leaves in amongst my floral clusters. All right. Let's see here. So we've got a no vote on the lined flowers, and that's okay. We can just use these to like I said, maybe as a base and kind of tuck them in the back. So these are really pretty. I do like them. They're introducing the orange, but I think that's okay. Kind of complements the yellow, if you will. So again, we're gonna bump this up. And I know you all are thinking about a title for me, right? Got a tag for that pesky date. Oh, Wendy. Yeah. Oh, I'm probably going to say your name wrong, and I apologize, but Ludmilla, you're in Booth Bay. Hi, fellow neighbor. That's amazing. Welcome. All right, I'm getting caught up on the chat, guys. I'm sorry. Get another piece of foam here. There we go. All right, I'd be proud of you, Wendy. My next scrapbook page, it has florals on it. Shocking. I need to see that. I need to see the proof of those florals. I believe you, but I'd love to see the proof. I am proud of you, though. That's amazing. Ooh, let the journey begin. Silhouette Studio. That's a good idea, too, Glenda. Thank you. Going on my silhouette and just cutting out a bunch of leaves there. That would save me from hand cranking. That's a good idea. Thanks for the suggestion. You know, I think we're all guilty of forgetting what we have access to right at our fingertips and the tools we already have to make our own. So I think that might be something I do one of these nights, is just create a lot of leaves to complement all my florals that I have, because I have a lot of them because I love them. Love them, love them. Let the journey begin. That's a good one. All right, let me see here. I want it to be more on this side. I gotta figure out what alphas I'm gonna use. All right, there we go. Okay, so when it comes to my florals or my clusters, I just kind of start playing with kind of where I think they might look, where they might fit nicely. And then once I've come to like the placement, I will stick them down. And I start building, I start with bigger pieces and I build a base. And then from there, we just keep tucking and sticking and plunking and build it up. And I think it usually always comes out really nice. Oh, I like the leaf hanging over there. And so you see the big like hand-drawn flowers just peeking behind these other florals. So you don't see too much of it. And we're just gonna layer, and I know I'm covering up some of my heart. I probably don't want to do too much of that. But I mean, if we do that at the bottom, it's okay, because we have this nice pretty part of it down there. We have some pinks we can tuck in. And just building out fun little cluster. And I always like to kind of build it around one corner, and oftentimes I will add some to the top up here too, like just to balance it out and draw your eye like all around the photo. We can add a little one to the top too to give it some dimension. And I can also get some pop dots here, some foam, and kind of bump up some of these pieces. There. I think that's really pretty. Do some yellow on yellow. Kind of fill that out. New beginnings, happily ever after. Great suggestions. I love it. All right, let's get this stuff tacked down now. I'm pleased with where everything's going. So I'm actually just gonna glue this guy down because he's already partially stuck down. So we just need a little glue there. If my glue will work. New beginnings, happily ever after. The page makes me think spring. Yeah, it does. It does kind of remind me of spring. We actually got married in the summer. We got married in July. But yeah, this is bright and fun and florally. Very springy. And this is the kit, the hip kit that I chose to put on my desk, which I have that's my next 20-minute motivator. I actually walk you guys through my process here, but this is a January 2020 hip kit. So it does have a little bit of a spring vibe to it, which is kind of nice because, you know, by the time, well, for me anyway, January rolls around, I'm like so ready for spring, right? You're over winter already. So it's nice in the new year to have like fun colors to play with. All right. So we have that there, and we're just doing some layering. Finding places for everything to fit. Do you like that? I'm gonna see if I think I have a couple more of those. Stick and plunk, just whatever visually looks nice, and try not to overthink it. I know clusters can be intimidating, but I have learned just go with your gut, and whatever felt right, looked right in the moment, just go with it. It will come out just fine. It will look beautiful. Summer Love. Ooh, I like that one. Do you think because these florals are a little springy that Summer Love might be an odd title to have though? Need something sparkly, Nouveau drops. So I love that suggestion. I'm actually thinking maybe in the center of the flowers. That's great. Oh, Jen Wren, how are you, my friend? So nice to see you join. A thumbs up. Yes, I would appreciate that. So kind of you. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're well. I love the Summer Love. I actually really like that title. Like I said, I'm just wondering if, are these colors summery enough to kind of fit that? I wonder. Title bottom left. Yep, that would balance out the embellishments quite nicely. All right, let's see if we have a few more smaller florals that we could sprinkle in here. Oh, you know what? I love that. I know I attached this one, but I love those leaves. Well, that doesn't really fit with the blue. All right, we're gonna keep that. We'll keep that one on there. All right. Summer Love would still work. Flowers bloom in layout. Yep, I think they are. Okay, Lulu. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad I did all right. Really enjoying this photo. Beautiful design. My niece just got married. This layout she would love. Oh, well, thank you so much, Lulu. The orange flowers remind me of summer. Okay. Thank you guys for putting my mind at ease there that summer would be quite all right. Summer Love. I think I'm loving that one. Thank you for all the suggestions. I'm loving it. Loving Summer Love. Let's see if I can add, I think I need a bit more. Oh, okay, that hasn't tacked down yet. Don't know if I have any separate orange flowers. We're using up some of these. I'm so excited. I love it. Another way to use up the flower die cuts is to make a circle shape with all the die cuts and place the photo in the middle. That's a good idea. I do really love that idea. All right, let's see if we have, ooh, we have fun little orange ones that maybe we can sneak in there. Cute. All right, let's get that tacked down. Yeah, you could do, I love the circle idea because you would use a lot of them. And that's always a good thing. All right, I'm wondering if I need a bit more up here. That's too much. I've got some butterflies too. I think I want to add some butterflies. I agree, the yellow really does make The heart pop. Thank you for that suggestion. Oh, the yellow reminds me of the sun. That's good too. And then you've got the heart rays. You know, the summer's working. The summer is working. Well, thank you, Tammy. I'm glad I'm inspiring. And remember, this all began with using washi. Use that washi. All right, so as far as alphas, I'd have to go. All right, let's do some butterflies first. I really love these, and I have 3 sheets of them, so I would love to use some. I think we need a little bit more dimension though. Jess is amazing. Plus the Friday nights are so fun. Oh, thank you, Wendy. You're too kind. You guys are so wonderful and supportive. You make it fun though. We build these layouts together. It isn't just me. We do it together. All right. We got some cute little butterflies that I'm gonna sprinkle in here. And then I gotta find some alphas that will work. For this. I wasn't here for that part. Have to watch the replay. Oh, yes. So this whole heart is or the cut file is backed with washi tape. So this month in the Jessica Grace and Friends Pretty Pages group, we are focusing on washi and using up washi. Dee, you're too sweet. Thank you. I feel the same about all of you guys. I really do. I appreciate you all so very much. You're too kind. You make these really fun. Really, really fun. All right, so I do want to, all right, we're going to add some more butterflies here, but let's figure out a title. Well, we've got the title figured out, excuse me. We need the right alphas here. So these came with the kit, and they're white, and they have like little gold flourishes, which adds a little sparkle. And I know we've talked about some Nuvo, but I don't really love the font for this layout. Light purple or silver. Oh, I'm sure I have lots of them in my stash. Let me just go grab my basket or my drawer, or whatever you want to call it. Let me see what we can find. I also do have, I always like using some, I like to mix fonts too. So like we could use, I don't know if I have enough alphas in here. Oh, I think I do. No, I don't have any E's. Scratch that. But like doing like a sans serif and then a scripty font could work. I've got gold. I think gold would look nice. Making me grab more items. Yes. Oh, but how about, oh, I see like a pink, like pulling out this, maybe a pink or that fuchsia color. So I've got these. Let's see here. I've got this fun little foamy, like, I don't know what kind of font style you would call that. And then I might be able to find love in a different font, like a scripty font. Like, so if we did summer in this and then maybe like a scripty love. But we don't want to do black. But look at that, I have a soft pink, I have a love right there. I love you. Oh, look at, with all my heart. Best day ever. These are all like, these are good titles all on their own. I have my other stickers. Let me go grab. I'm almost positive I have like one that says love. I mean summer. I have love right there. Duh, Jess, I wasn't thinking. Like I feel like I have something that's like a scripty summer font in one of my phrases here. So I just gotta find it. With the amount of, oh, we got love story. I know we've chosen summer love, but I'm just saying we have other options. As I look through these, all right. Well, I lied. I guess I don't have summer. I thought I did. Hold on, I got some more back here. So we're gonna have to build it. Not a problem. I guess I don't have a scripty summer. I thought I did. Or it doesn't really, it's not, whatever I do have won't match. It's probably the better way to say it. All right, let's put these back. So, that our story. Okay. So I have love story. Just the two of us, always and forever. So the love story, that our story on the photo. Okay, hold on, I'm looking. Oh, our love story. All right, hold on. I found it. Let me pull it out. I'm so glad I found these. So I could do probably on the bottom, and then I could do our up here, or just do our story and get rid of love. Our love story. Okay. I kind of like it on the photo. Yes, tiny purple. Yep. Our love story. All right, I do love that. See what happens when you go through your stash? You just find the things, the stuff. Oh, now I gotta be able to put this on straight. I just didn't have the right font for Summer Love, but I did love that one. I do love it on the photo. All right. And these are American Crafts. It's called Lovely. I never remember what I have, all that I have in my stash. And I haven't forgot about the Nuvo drops, and I gotta date it. Gotta get my little tag or something for a date. This is coming out so pretty though. I'm sure gonna have to play around with these. Looks good on the photo. Yes, I agree. Listen to the junk journal. Yes, I love it. I never think about putting a title on the photo or using the thicker, so this is a really good idea. I am getting it straight is a whole other challenge, but embrace the imperfections, right? You know what I can do here? I think is I can actually move these guys around and I can fit "our" right on the bottom. Move that cluster a little bit. And then we can have it go all across the bottom. Hi Rhonda, welcome. Thank you very much. Yes, we are using washi, and that's what started this layout, was washi. We backed the cut file with washi, and then now we're doing all the fun stuff, which is embellishing. So welcome, I'm so glad you're here. I need to fix this R, it's gonna drive me bonkers. Thankfully these are forgiving. Get that down a little bit more. There we go. All right, and I feel like, well, that guy's not moving. All right, our love story. I love it, guys. I love it. Thank you for the suggestions. So I want to add, I feel like I need to add another butterfly down here. I want to move this guy. See if I can. Yep, I'm gonna put that down there. And then we still got the Nuvo and the tag. This page makes my heart smile. Oh, Dee, you're so sweet. It is quite adorable, isn't it? It's so fun. All right, we've got some butterflies down there, and so now we can add three up at the top here. And then we'll have the visual triangle on the top and on the bottom. So I do want to do one right here. And then this is why I buy multiples, because I always end up having like one style that I like more of, or I want to use more of, or you just need them to balance it out. There we go. Beautiful. All right, and as far as tags, I'm gonna have to find one, but let's do some Nuvo. And so I have a yellow that almost matches perfectly. Enamel dots, yep. We're gonna do some Nuvo first, but we could sprinkle in some enamel as well. So I'm just gonna do the center of these little flowers and some orange, and that's gonna bring in some more texture. Which is always fun. And this is Nuvo Crystal Drops. And I don't know if English Mustard is the name of the color, in case you all are wondering. English Mustard, which that's interesting. I'm just going in and filling some centers. And this will take a minute to dry, so I am going to have to be careful. Cute. These are kind of like build your own enamel dots. There. Hi Devonna, welcome. Hi Mom. Hello, hello. All right, so you know what else I've got that I have in my little stash here is I have little white acrylic hearts. So I'm wondering, instead of just a thought, I think these might be too chunky. I was just wondering, instead of enamels, no, I don't like it. Save those for another time. Let's get some tiny little enamels on there, I think. The insides of the heart look sort of accordion folded on my screen. Yep, that's the washi, just laying it over each other. Can never go wrong with Nuvo. Nope. Hi Rhonda, welcome. That's so true. You can never go wrong with Nuvo. All right, so I think going with a tone on tone for the enamel dots might be a good way to go. I'm just not sure if I really want the little ones. The little ones are my favorite. But I'm not sure. Well, that color matches, that's not too bad. It kind of matches the centers. I could always go white. Or I have that pretty pink color. So I have a couple of those. Don't have a lot of the small ones in that yellow. Well, there we go. There's yellow there. Okay, the pink ones are nice. Yeah, I like these pink. I'm thinking that will pull out some of the pink. I appreciate the suggestion, because it's subtle enough, but it also is just enough to show up in I don't know, just enough different, but it's not like glaring at you. I'll just sprinkle some little enamel dots here. Never go wrong with enamel dots. It's the other little like sprinkly bit that is good to add. Another texture. Oh my gosh, we have a celebrity on here. Janet. I can't even believe it. Hello, thank you so much. I am a huge fan of yours. I'm so excited to see you on here. Thank you so much. All right. That just made my night. Wow, I am like, I don't even know what to say. I'm so excited. All right, this, I'm gonna rearrange these guys a little bit. Probably put them a little bit closer. Those little clusters of 3. Oh my goodness. I love it, love it. So, I know Wendy's going to tell me again, Jess, you need your tag for your date, which I got to find the right one. And I don't know, I'm just wondering, I'm just thinking, do I add any like tiny words? Because I have these really pretty tiny words here, but I don't want to clutter this up with too much either. So let's get that tag for the date and see if we need to add anything extra, because I'm really loving the way it's at, where it's at right now. All thanks to you guys. All thanks to you guys with all the wonderful ideas. All right, tags. Let me see what I got here. Got a sweet little blue that we can probably fit in. Nope. I don't like that. Let's see if I have. Thank you. You take a butterfly, then tag in the right hand side. Oh yeah, I could do it completely off the page on the right. Maybe. Yeah, let me find the right tag. I didn't come prepared with the tag. Shame on me, I should have. That's my favorite. I do like adding my dates that way. Let me see. I'm kind of scrambling to find one here, gang. Although I could actually, you know what? I'm looking at these. I could trim those down. I think they're very pretty. They have like a little hint of gold, and I need to use this sticker sheet anyway because they fall off. And I think the tag incomplete. It's beautiful. Thank you, Tammy. Beautiful layout. Hi, Deborah. Thank you so much. That photo just says it all, doesn't it? Thank you very much. It's from our wedding. Where we're celebrating 6 years this year, 9 years together, and it was a perfect day. I actually was 6 months pregnant when we got married. That wasn't planned. Well, we were trying to conceive, but the wedding was planned before I found out I was pregnant, and my husband was adamant. He's like, we're still gonna get married. He's like, don't let that stop you. So I didn't. And it's kind of funny that when I was dress shopping, I didn't know I was pregnant at the time. And I was torn between 2 different dresses. One that was a little more fitted, and then the one I'm wearing here, which is a little more flowy, kind of like an empire waist. And I ended up going with that empire waisted wedding dress. And you know, to me, I'm just like, the universe knew. The universe was telling me, without me knowing, that that's the kind of dress that I had to pick out. It is just funny how that works, right? How the universe works. Okay, so I have my little tag here. And are we... I don't like it there. All right. What if I just tuck it in under here? I don't really want it to... I mean, this complements it so nicely. The colors do. But I'm honestly, I'm not sure that I want anything outside of where we've already built the cluster. So now it's just finding a good home for a little date strip. And I just realized I smushed one of my Nuvos. And for whatever reason, right here is like calling to me. I just smushed my Nuvo drop. Kind of tucked in right there. Thank you. All right, I think I'm gonna put it right there, and I'm gonna do a little date handwritten date, I think. It's right under there. And I think we're gonna call it good. So let's see here. I'm catching up on the comments here. Thank you so much for your compliments on the layout. This is backed with washi tape, so we're trying to use that product up. Really fun and easy technique to do so. Vertical. Oh, Tammy said vertical. You can turn the tag on the side. I could. Let me see. Let me see if I can lift this back up. There's a little delay here. Let me try on the side. It's not too sticky. There we go. Think of like tucking it on the side here. Oh yeah, it kind of looks like a layered. Thank you all. You get that further away view that I just don't get. I gotta look at my screen. Cute, I love it. Thank you. I gotta fix my Nuvo drop right there. You have to be careful when you put those on before you're done with the layout. You smudge them everywhere. All right, let me fix that, and I do think we can call this layout complete. You guys are amazing as always. I think this came out so pretty, and I hope you all enjoyed the technique of backing the cut file with some washi. And so remember, if you guys do this, I'd love to see them. Make sure you share them over on the group. Jessica Grace and Friends Pretty Pages. I love to see you guys try these techniques and the different takes on them. I just appreciate everyone's own individual style and creativity. And next week we're going to do another layout with more washi. So don't put the rolls away yet. Thank you guys. This has been super fun. And Janet, thank you so much for popping on. I'm like, if you could see me, I am like just so ecstatic that you're here. It's an honor. And the rest of you, always so fun to scrap along with you. Thank you so much. And we will see you guys next week, Friday night. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Stay safe and warm. Take care, guys. Bye.